Well, guys, we're back in the gray room for Wellness Wednesday. I'm Josh.
I'm Tyler.
And we're going to be talking today about breathing.
Yes.
Conscious breathing.
Mindful breathing.
And what is that?
It's getting your breath in line and attune with who you are in that present moment, for me.
And, how many times do we just unconsciously breathe? And maybe when we're anxious, our breath is a little shorter, like this, right? But conscious breathing is taking the time to actually breathe deep into your lungs and exhale slowly in some forms of breathing.
Yes, because there are many different types of breathing, and I think that I have found that there's some where, equal inhales in and exhales out are beneficial for me. There's other ones where, maybe that more shallow, like pursed lip breathing is beneficial in that moment, because breathing can help control the nervous system and regulate the nervous system. And so that means that it can help with the cardiovascular system. It can help with lowering your heart rate, your blood pressure, which in turn all helps with depression and anxiety.
Right.
So
it can bring you into the present moment too.
Yes.
When you're consciously breathing, if you're anxious or you're depressed and some things, and maybe depression, your regrets of the past, or anxious fear of the future, if you're consciously breathing, brings you into the center moment, into the present moment, which is very important, because then you can see and hear things a little better, and understand, instead of that worry that something might happen in the future. Some other benefits: it reduces inflammation and increases your oxygen levels in your joints, which can benefit people who have some achy joints. I didn't know that. That's pretty good.
And I also have here that it helps some people better manage their chronic pain. So it doesn't take away chronic pain, but it helps you to be able to better manage it.
That's good.
Yeah.
And it strengthens your lungs, and you can expand them by 3 inches. And if you're anyone that's into like sports, or just you're using your breath a lot through extracurricular activities, the bigger your lungs are, the more oxygen you can hold, the more capable you are in that sport or that thing you're doing, the longer you can go.
So not only does it give you endurance whenever it comes to physical activity, it also can give you endurance whenever it comes to like resiliency for stress. And whenever life kind of shows up and you have to be able to respond to life in a way that you might need some mental endurance for also.
Right. And a breathing technique that you can do in the moment to kind of just bring you back to center is you can inhale for 4. You can hold for 4. You can release for 4 seconds. And then you can hold without air in your lungs for 4. This is called box breathing in 4s. And if you continually do this, try it, you can see that you can calm yourself down, brings you into the present, and you feel better. Mm-hmm. You feel better after a couple of conscious breaths like that. We are going to try a Wim Hof breathing method that does 30 deep breaths in, 30 exhales, and then you hold your breath for an extended period of time with no air in the lungs.
How extended are we talking?
Like a minute, and then a minute and a half. Gonna do great. So, a lot of benefits here. Great to bring you into the present, and let's get after it. Okay, so how do you feel?
I feel tingly.
They said that would happen. You might feel a little cold, and because you're changing like the pH in your system.
Yeah,
But do you feel more in the present?
absolutely.
You feel
So
calm?
hands felt cold, tingly, all over my like arms, legs, hands. It really forced me to be aware of my body. Whenever the recording kept saying like pay attention to your heart rate, like I had to find my heart rate within me.
Yeah.
And so it really caused me to be very conscious and aware of my body and pay attention to myself, to my thoughts, to my regulation of myself, and to just how my body is all connecting and communicating, and where there is lack of communication within myself.
I feel very relaxed. I feel very focused. I feel in the present. And that is just, who can place a price on that? Because when you're present and you're feeling good, you're better able to handle the stress that might come in your day, and the stress that comes in your life. You're going to be kinder to people. You're going to handle things better. So breathing is, I like breathing. I like conscious breathing. It's one of
It's not just breathing.
conscious-
Mindful,
mindful.
conscious breathing.
Yeah, and you can
Yes.
find a lot of these breathing techniques online on YouTube.
Yes.
Just a simple search, and
And they guide you through it. So you don't even have to
Yeah.
put that pressure on yourself. Just pull something up on YouTube, let it play, see if you can do what it tells you to, and see what you
Yeah.
experience as a benefit.
Yeah, and to start yourself feeling well, you got to start. You got to try some things and just see what's out there. You start small, keep going, and good luck. And as always,
Stay well.
stay well.